Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. Make sure you go to hometownstation.com for all the latest and greatest in the Santa Clarita Valley. And speaking of the greatest in Santa Clarita, been around for about 7 years now here in the Santa Clarita Valley, but we have Greg Butler, and he's the president of the Chimney Experts Incorporated. You can find out more information, SoCalChimneyExperts.com, or at the KHTS Home and Garden Show, which is right around the corner, or you can keep listening, because we're about to talk to Greg Butler right now. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, all right, good. So you've been in the chimney game for how long?
About 27 years.
Okay, I've seen the movie Mary Poppins. Is it anything like Mary Poppins?
Well, the soot is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I was wondering if is it required to dance on rooftops when you are? That's the only.
Oh, people
That's the
ask
only
about
thing. That's the only. The only thing I know about chimneys is what I saw in Mary Poppins.
Yeah, it's some roofs are a little tough to dance on, but
yeah. Okay, so the real deal here, though. How long have you been doing chimney? What's the term? I don't even know the term.
Well, it used to, when I first started in the business, it was chimney sweeping.
Okay.
And just small repairs. And after earthquake hit in San Francisco and here, it became a much bigger industry.
Okay.
Yeah, and now it's because a lot of wood burning is not going to be allowed. Now it's becoming a gas-only system that's put in a house. So the whole industry is changing.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's now apparently, they have burn days. You got to look in the paper, and they allow you to burn wood on certain days and not on certain days.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's, the earthquake tore, as we know, it tore it apart. And so, a lot of guys have become bigger companies since then.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it 27 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I started out as a basic chimney sweep.
Okay.
And then back in the early 90s, I got my contractor's license, and I was up in the Bay Area building chimneys.
Really, just building chimneys?
Just building chimneys.
Yeah.
I mean, every week had like 4 or 5 a week we were building with the crew I had.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. And so you've been doing it a long time. You've been here in the Santa Clarita Valley. So when did you branch off to doing chimney expert stuff? Because I assume you didn't just open a chimney sweep business in the Bay. You may have, but how did that evolve?
Well, basically, when I went up into the Bay Area, I was young and I thought I could take on the world, so I went up there and I partnered up with a few people.
Okay.
And we built the business from there. And then I was asked to come back down here.
Oh, okay.
By one of my original bosses that hired me in the first place. And then I learned more in the L.A. area, and then I started my own about 7 years ago. I started my own company, and I moved up here in 2004 in the Santa Clarita Valley.
Okay.
And I found that there wasn't too many people up here that were doing the work. So I've just been promoting and getting out there.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. So, and you'll be at the KHTS Home and Garden Show, so you guys can ask any questions that you have. But I wanted to ask you, so the chimney experts, I mean, you obviously you do chimney sweeps, right? But what other things what other things do you guys do? You guys can build chimneys, I assume. And then two, like what services do you guys offer?
The services we offer is chimney sweeping, inspections, repairs, new installs. Like if you're building a house from the ground up, we can go install new fireplaces for you.
Oh, okay.
And it's important because a lot of these new fireplaces have manuals that are like 40 pages long. So, but one of our biggest things that we do here in LA is we do home inspections or chimney inspections for real estate agents.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because when you're buying a new home, you want to know what's going on. And then, so what I do is we go in and inspect the chimneys. If there's something wrong, we'll write up an estimate for it, and later on they'll have it, repaired if they want. But, we go all over LA County to do that. So, but up here in Santa Clarita, I hook up with some other home inspectors, and we go in and inspect the chimneys because it's important.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to ask you. Like, so you guys do pretty much everything chimney. Everything chimney. Chimney fireplace.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are some of the things that people need to worry about? Like you said, there was a lot of work to do after the earthquake. What is something maybe because my parents? I think about my parents' house. They've lived there since 1984. I've never seen a chimney guy at their house. You know what I mean? So,
Oh, yeah.
what's something they need to like keep an eye out for, and what things they need to worry about, or what should they be checking? What should people be checking for in their fireplace and their chimney?
Well, if you're an avid user, basically, if you like to use it every week, the best thing to do is have it inspected and cleaned once a year. Okay, and then if you get a good chimney sweep that comes along, he'll be able to tell you if there's anything wrong. Now, other things is like if you're in the other part of the house and you smell smoke, there's something wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Other problems, if you see stains on the front part of the fireplace where smoke's coming out.
Okay.
There's various things why that happens, and that can be a health problem. Like people with asthma, it can create problems with health.
Yeah.
So what we do is, I have a whole list of things that could cause that. So the best thing to do is have a chimney sweep come out, and when you do call on a chimney sweep, any old person can get in the chimney business.
Yeah.
But there are different websites you can go and find out if this guy's certified, how good is he, and like Chimney Safety Institute of America, or FIRE. It's a Fire Investigation Research and Education. Those websites will tell you that a person has gone beyond and actually certified himself.
And you are actually, I was reading, you are actually certified you hold certifications in vent gas fireplaces as well as fire investigation research and education.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys.
And I contractor's license, which is a masonry license, and a D34, which is you can build any type of prefabricated type of thing.
Cool.
So and it's important, especially with these new type of fireplaces, they're being vented like air conditioning type of things.
Really?
Where the metal pipes.
Oh, okay.
If you don't put them together right, it's
bad news bears.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But just on the normal thing, if you like using it once a year.
Yeah.
And and it's always good if you have problems with your chimney, and somebody says, oh, it needs to be repaired, it's good to get a couple estimates on it.
Yeah.
And go from there.
Yeah. And so just make this part of you, especially if you use it a lot, and you make it part of your ritual, every year when you change out your batteries, is what Jerry Cerati Goldman suggested.
Yeah.
Make sure you check your chimney as well, especially if you use it a lot and you notice a lot more smoke or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. And you can also take a peek on the inside. And I tell people, take breadcrumbs and you throw it on the back wall of your firebox. It looks like small breadcrumbs, it's thick enough where it could start on fire. Oh. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, man.
Yeah, it's like, I think that as small as 1/8 of an inch thick.
Okay.
It can, and once soot starts on fire, it's
bad news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad news.
Yeah. So, all right. Make sure you go to SoCalChimneyExperts.com. You can also give them a call at 800-897-8295. You guys are also going to be at the KHTS Home and Garden Show, so we'll see you out there. But Greg, thanks for stopping by. I learned a lot of stuff today. I didn't know how intricate chimney was.
I know. There's a lot to it.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know.
No kidding. Thanks, Greg. We'll see you. We'll see you at the Home and Garden Show.
Okay.